I'm liking the smiles. Woo! Okay.
Does this count as crossing over?
Sort of, but the thing is, we'll wait till everybody sits down.
It also came up.
Crosses over, but we're talking about a fullness. It's like you could have a real good poop or you could have...
Oh, funny you should say that. I was trying not to fart.
Oh, do I need to share? I have a mic on too. It's on tape. Okay. Well, that's true. I deal with hardcore human issues. So Susanna asked me, go ahead, ask me again so everybody can, she says, does this count? So when we're talking about crossing our energies over, and again, we understand that it's when we do anything and crossing one part of the body to the other, there's not a chance of us going homilateral. What happens is when we're stressed out, when we're busy, our energies start going up and down. When people get spacey, it's because their energies are homilateral. They're not crossing over. So the right brain isn't crossing over the left side, which it controls, and vice versa. So the more that, if you have your hands up like this and you're going like this and you listen to your body and you go like this, your body's going to feel different when you do it, doesn't it? And there's a reason, because there's a different energetic. So the more that you can cross over, the better. And again, one doesn't have to be a dancer. One doesn't have to really be that limber. I have people that are in wheelchairs, and they're pretty crazy. And it can be done within your temporary or permanent limitations. It can be done. And so the more dramatic you can be with it, the more you're going to get with it. Does that make sense? And the more you do that, the more energized your body is, and actually the happier you will be. You will be less and less tired the more you are able to do this. It is actually a form of exercise. I did a experiment with some students of mine, and with a physician years ago, and we were looking at the heartbeat. All these different things. And what they found, and the physician he had to keep testing me over and over again because he didn't believe it, that in a 3-minute song, he found that my heart was getting the same benefit of his 20-minute aerobic. I don't like aerobics. Okay, yeah. So what was happening, it is the energy behind it. Does that make sense? The force, that goes into it. So, I just do this all the time. I do it in my car sometimes at a stoplight. I asked Michelle one day, she was driving behind me, I said, can you see me? Stay away from that car. But I integrate it into just all these different areas, of my life. And I would like for you to go at home, try this, and be a little bit more dramatic, with it, and move it, And I do have some dance training, and I'm pretty limber. But a lot of the reason that I'm pretty limber is because I move. Make sense? So we'll have more time and more songs to work with it. We can play Follow the Leader. I'll be the leader. Okay, all right. So, okay. People get nervous. They get nervous when I'm looking at you. What?
Yeah,
Martinez, we're in sync. Now it's brought to everybody's attention. Do we need to turn it off? You're related. You don't get a vote. Is that bothering people?
Yeah.
You turn it
The
off?
only problem is I don't want to turn off the fan because we need the air circulation.
Turn it off and we'll just do that.
I don't remember doing this.
We'll turn it on and off.
But other people like that.
Well, you know, the theme of the retreat is noise. You can count on me wrapping it around, bring it around, no matter what it is. Okay, so is there anything that anybody feels that they'd like to share so far about their journey? Good, bad, you know? I feel good, I feel awful. I like the food, didn't like the food. I want more bubbles. Anything at all. I didn't bring my gun. I would have let you use it, but I didn't bring it. Sorry. What? Oh, I'm sorry. No one's allowed to use my bubble gun. Okay, you're awfully quiet. It, you know what? You shouldn't taunt me and encourage me because I can do some things.
Put us to sleep or make us awake.
To buzz you up. Yeah, to buzz you up.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
She's flexible, so it's okay.
I will think about it. Okay, all right. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go over into these chairs and do another exercise. So just go pick a chair. Yeah. How are those? Were there any left? No, they were.
Well, there were some left. I don't know if they're gone.
Is there any left of it in the back there? That wasn't the whole bag? Oh. Okay. Sit back and just be silent and you can eat while you're doing heart-centered breathing. Stuff it in your mouth. Because we want to stay in a certain energetic in between. And if we start talking and chatting, it pulls you out. And it's not that you're not going to benefit, but you're going to benefit more if you can keep yourself on a solid line. And this will especially be important tomorrow when you're doing the standards of integrity and your present day values. Just sit back, just relax, heart-centered breathing. When Andrea comes back, we're going to watch a video. And I want you watching that and doing the heart-centered breathing. So this will be a good building up towards that. Okay. Michelle, would you? Thank you. And Mary Jo. And here they are. Thank you. Don't worry, I'll do applause for the rest of you when you come in too. Then why do you think I'm choosing favorites? Well, but you know what, because, you know why?
No, I didn't. That's
You know I can always come up with some. Probably you weren't vibrationally ready for it just yet. I think y'all are now, so it'll be good.
maybe it's just because it wasn't late.
Could be. Do you know what we're going to do is we're going to do the standards and then we'll do this on the, right before we leave. Okay. Okay. So. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So what we're going to do, normally we do this on Sunday morning, but because we have had this extra time together, this is fabulous. We're going to be able to do this today, which is going to give us more time tomorrow. It won't be so, it's still intense, but I think that it'll be a little bit easier on you. Yeah, Scott's, yeah. Because I have to really, really keep you on track, when we don't have this extra time. So I'm just really pleased that we've done it this way this time. So, standards of integrity worksheet. This should look familiar to all of you. Okay, so kind of clear your space and make, I want you to just be really comfortable because you're going to be spending some time working on this. While you already know what to do, I'm going to tell you again. Okay, so you're going to wait until I tell you to begin. Okay, so please put the pens down and put the pens down. Okay. So what this is about, and I've learned this from several of you, that each time you do this, that I say something that kind of rings a bell for you that didn't before. And I always say it. I say the same things all the time about this. What this list is, you're writing the name of the person on this side. Now, some of you have been to many, many retreats. The values test, everything. Some of the things that happens that even after we've done them, like the circling and the checking on the values and all of this stuff, it was just fun. It was fun. We're brand new. We're a different person. So you've done this list. You're different now. Some people may be there. Some people may be gone. There may be new people. The people that make it on this list are people that have touched you in some way. They've inspired you. They have touched your life. Doesn't have to be, it can be someone you know, it can be a teacher, it can be a parent, it can be a child, a grandchild, it can be anybody that you've met. It can be a cashier at the grocery store. You recall for me, it was the man in the truck. When I had that moment and I started to cry and I looked over and there he was. The man in the truck, how he touched me. I just saw him actually, which is really interesting. And I looked at him and I thought, I know that man. And he wasn't in a truck, but I looked at him and I said, that is the man that touched me some 2 days ago. So we're talking years, yeah. And it was interesting to me that it was right before the retreat. And so I got a little teary, when I thought about that, because it was such a moment. It was such a dark moment for me. And here was this complete stranger that looked over and was like, oh, I'm there. I'm there. And when I went to that next stoplight, and I just thanked him. Because in that moment I wasn't alone. I was having a meltdown. I was having a breakdown. And so he made it on the list. The man in the truck. Now he's the man in the car. So it can be a cartoon character. It can be someone out of a book. As you know, those that have done retreats before, Donna Reed and June Cleaver always made it on my list. They don't really make it on my list anymore, but I have fond memories of them. Does anybody remember why they got on my list?
Is it because they used to vacuum and dress and pearls?
That was June Cleaver, and she had a TriStar vacuum, which I actually bought. Someone came to my house, and I'm looking at it, and it's really great. And they go, June Cleaver, to use this. And I go, oh! It was called the Pig, and I bought that thing, and I did the whole wildlife museum, new construction cleanup with that thing. Yeah, all because of June Cleaver. I did not, but there's always time to do it again. Yeah. And then Donna Reed was a favorite because she stood there early in the morning with the little lunch bags from Mary and Jeff. all dressed, looking perfect, and I thought, who in creation does that? Yeah, but I liked it. I mean, I just loved it. So they always made it on my list because that's not who I was. I was not a morning person.
And all those guys wear suits, even if they're working on their car.
So it can be someone in a book. It can be someone at the grocery store. It can be anybody at all. You know, it can be an animal. So I want for you to begin, and I'd like that there to be no chatter, you know, with this, because what I found is when people start talking to each other during this, or if they're done, it's interfering with the other people or even your own process. Now sometimes people go, oh, you know, and that's okay. You know, things are coming to you. But I ask that this is a solitary assignment. So just take a deep breath, and you know, you don't have to fill up all 20. Minimum of 10, really minimum of 10. You know, because depending on how old you are, hopefully there's at least 10 people in your life that have inspired you somehow. Okay? So you're not doing anything on this side at all. You're just doing this. Okay? And if you do get stuck, of course, you can use the guidance mudra. You can do heart-centered breathing. This doesn't have to be different people from the, some of the people from before can be on your list as well. I'm seeing that there's someone here that's pondering that and thinking that they can't have people from the last list. You may. If you feel that you're done, just close your manual so that I know that you're done. I'm not trying to hurry you. I'm just, you know, give me an idea where you are, what you're doing. And those of you that are not finished, don't be concerned that other people are. Andra, you were really quick. You must be a volunteer at UAMC. Care some for some?
Sorry.
Oh, no, sorry. I just wanted if you'd like some, I'm here. I'm here to serve. Value with integrity. You haven't really had that one. You've had value and you've had integrity, but not together. You know, we're going to soon be taking a little break before dinner, so I'm going to ask those of you that are feeling a little crispy to do some more tapping. Just to the point of being burnt. Yeah. Make sure you're breathing a little bit, you know, kind of solidly through the nostrils. And you can do it on your own speed. You can go down to the thymus, help that immune system, get those energies humming. What?
When you're done, I have a question.
Okay. Are you done, Martina? Okay.
10, right?
What?
10 at least?
Yeah. Oh, close. I'm waiting for people to close their manuals when they're done. So
First time I've been stuck.
you're not stuck. You're just you're mid-step. Yeah. You're just taking longer to go down. Stuckedness, but not stuck. How you doing? I'm gonna come around back. Okay. I'm going to be making a noise, so don't be disturbed. We are removing anchor that's in there. So it'll be there, but it'll get moving a little bit, okay? You feel worse or better?
Better, I can feel it.
Yeah, it'll get okay. Okay. How much time do you think you need? How much time do you need?
I got 8.
Okay, it's
I might have to settle for that.
It's not settling. Sometimes it'll happen. No, it's okay. So, just wanted to give everybody enough time to to work with that. So, everybody done? Yes. Okay. All right. Well, how do you feel? Feel complete with your lists? Okay. Well, it is a little bit after 5, and we have dinner at what time? 6:30. 6:30. So, you have free time. Yeah. This is the benefit of having this extra night. So you'll be able to go to your rooms, relax, sit and talk with, not in here because we have things we have to do. But, yeah, and then we'll just have a...
So we're not writing anything on our
Nope. You're going to sit with them and...
What's nice about doing this now is that when it gets really quiet like this and we start doing this work, then in all the other retreats, I'm thinking about it's the last day, we got to leave,
Yeah.
And I don't have to do that now.
Yeah. There's a lot of benefits to this. Of course, a lot of it had to do with the fee, for the retreat, to get this. Sunglow was about $10,000 for the 2 days. Do the math. So, yeah. So this is the. I would like to applaud the COD Ranch because they've worked with me on this to have us come.
You paid $10,000?
We didn't stay at the Sunglow for 2 nights because I couldn't afford that. I have to rent the whole ranch when I do this. Otherwise, we have people walking everywhere and doing things all the time. And I did not know in the beginning that the Sunglow had a requirement of 2 nights. And the manager, Brooks, he was fabulous, and he was letting us have that 1 night. And then things changed after the last retreat, and I found I was going to have to do 2 nights. And there was no way that I could afford to. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to have the campfire because of the weather.
There's an indoor fireplace. There's an indoor fireplace. Oh,
What?
let's just be here inside.
Well, Michelle, we can ask. We can ask. It hasn't been offered to us. What? Do you know? I have almost. It's not. It doesn't. That's bizarre. We really have a lot of the same clothes. Yeah.
It reminded me of something that I saw on you.
Yeah. Mine has, it's more like handkerchief hemline sleeves, but it's the same, yeah, and the shoes and everything. And you know, it's, yeah, we have the same taste. I just don't, a lot of stuff I can't wear to work because it's too confining or whatever, but yeah.
I don't have
When you came to the Zija meeting and you had the cami and everything, I have like the same thing, yeah, I have the same thing. Yeah, so, yeah.
Listen, usually I would not do that and like just ask them, but it felt like a little bit like an emergency.
You saved my behind. Thank you. No, I know, I appreciate it. But you do understand why, yeah.
Now I understand. Before
See, you
I
respect me
have
and you
understood.
respect what I have to say. And sometimes people get too familiar. We've been together a long time. And then they, so thank you. Yeah, I just wanted you to know that's not my normal behavior.
Oh, that's
And,
okay.
and yeah, but I'm glad that, yeah. And you know what? Maybe they needed to see the humanness in me because I thought I was going to vomit. Yeah, there was so much coming in, and people were reacting to that resistance, that conversation, and some people were, you know, what about Mega? What about Mega? Don't do that to Mega. Don't do that to Mega. And there was all this, and it just got to be this whole, like a room full of people screaming. That's what it felt like. And I go, yeah, I'm good now.
Good.
I'm
I want to hug you because that sucked.
That was not cool. Me or what was happening?
What was happening? Because the funny thing is I could like see it kind of, and I was just like,
I know. Michelle said that she saw it, yeah, and maybe it's people need to see it. I'm wide open. I'm wide open.
no, and that's just like, and he's carrying it over to the conversation we were having out there too.
Did everybody stop him?
Martina, a lot of us stayed quiet and like turned away or just, you know. And
Nobody stopped him and said.
Martina confronted him and said, you can ask truth. You can, and I finally just said, I just don't bring something.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you have two? Oh, right, the lemon meringue that no one else had.
These are organic. These are organic. Okay, let's see if you know what region this comes from. These are organic suckers. Where do I come from?
Mexico.
Where do I come from? Iowa, the Midwest. Now, these are organic
Trader Joe's.
lollipops. Now where do I come from?
Iowa?
Nope.
Came from
New York.
New York.
Well, actually, Long Island. Yeah. That's what we called them in New York, and not hot dogs, Franks. I've got it all down. I have lived many places. Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
This whole weekend, I don't have any messages on
That's because they're in these.
Hey, Joe.
I know.
Oh no! You know what? You're being thrown under the bus by Miss Tam here.
She doesn't like white. She doesn't like white chocolate.
I told you it was the
She doesn't like soup either.
No, she does now. Do you know what? Did you notice you were worried? Sandra was worried. She asked if she left her candy here, might the Pixies take it? And what I've noticed is then she came back and there were 3.
Yes, I told Michelle, I'm so happy, my chocolate's still here.
I talked to the Pixies. The Pixies and the Fairies, yeah. So if anything odd happens today, it's not on me. All right. Okay, good morning. Welcome to the very last day it's what's happening. The very last day, Living in Abundance workshop, retreat at the COD Ranch. So today is the day where we really kick in. We have been building and building and building the energy. Does everybody feel ready to go? Yes? Okay, so today is the day where you are going to find and define your present day standards of integrity and present day values. And you know how it goes, you've been here before. It is sunny out, we are going to go out in the contemplation areas. We weren't sure what we were going to do, but you're going to be able to go out there in the contemplation area. Some of you may have seen me out there clearing the area and filling it with particular types of energy. So, okay, Any questions, anything very briefly that anyone needs to address? We're good to go? All right. We're going to do heart center breathing. So I'm going to ask that you stand up on this one. And heart center breathing. We're going to walk our talk. Amanda and I are having a moment over here. Okay. Whew. We're walking our talk, all of us. And today is a perfect opportunity to really embrace that. And my tears really are tears of joy, because each time I get to teach one of these retreats and present it and have all of you with me, it gives me an opportunity to be courageous, to be integrous, to be who I am, to spread the word, and to support everybody else, and asking you to join me. So I thank you. Okay, so are we gonna, you know what, instead of, yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, all right. There's gonna be a little movement here. I need a little movement. You know how I am. And some people need coffee. I need a little crossing over. Okay. All right. Because it's a new day. Yeah.
You are feeling good?
I am feeling good. Birds flying high. Come on.
You know how I feel. Sun in the sky.
You know how I feel. Can you walk or do you need to stay?
I think I can walk.
Okay.
You know how I
dawn.
It's a new day. It's a new life
That's right.
for me.
How are we feeling?
Good.
Feeling. Oh, Mary Jo's got a little. Yeah, let's follow Mary Jo. Let's get a little shoulder action. Yeah. And Andrea, she's got, okay.
I'm being careful. That's kind of like crossing over. Yeah. We're all in different directions. It's like crossing over.
Can I have a smile, a real one?
Sleep in peace when day is done. That's what I mean.
And it gets you down to the leg.
It's okay. It's a new day. It's a new way. Thank you. All right, we're good, right? Ah. Oh, I like, yeah. So everybody just do one more twirl. Woo! Maybe all right. I can only imagine. Thank you for being here. It's the best place for you to be.
Just, I don't have time.
Okay. If you ever need a break, let me know. Okay, I'm here. Okay. Okay. Do we know what I did with my water? Is this it?
That must be.
Thanks for holding it for me. Okay. Okay. So, you're on the wrong day. What would that be? I'm still making noise. Yes, I do this at home all alone. Nice to have company. All right. So, yesterday, you did your list of people that had inspired you, touched you, in some way, little, medium, big. Does anyone need a couple moments, a minute or two, tops, to review your list and maybe put somebody else on? Yes? Okay, I'm going to give you a minute or two, and even those that don't think that you need it, maybe just kind of revisit, look at your list, look at the people, see if there's somebody that you missed. Real person, could be a TV person, a movie star. Rob Lowe made it on my list one time.
Only once.
Just once. A guy called, what's his name, Billy Currington, he made it on my list this time. And you all know why, because of how his music, affected me. Yeah, so just think of if you want to add somebody else. And when you're done, just so that I know that everybody is clear, heart center breathing. Oh, Andre, are you doing heart center breathing while you're okay? Well, I'll do this one instead.
I could use this too.
Okay.
I'm flexible.
Tammy, that flexibility is growing throughout the group. They say that when people spend enough time together, they become alike. Think of all the things that we are. I am absolute. It was double duty. We heard that last night. Yeah, so we're all going to grow into all of those things that I am. Yeah, so when you are done and you're complete, just do heart center breathing so I know that we can begin again.